welcome to part 2. If you did not watch part 1, the link will be in the description or in the little eye somewhere around your screen. So we just finished watching Cold as Hell, and the next one is Timeless, and I'm really excited because so far I've loved all the songs on this album. Like really, truly, I freaking love it, and they are all so very different from one another, and it doesn't really feel like she's like recreating the same formula that is trendy at the moment or that has already worked for her in the past. Not at all. She feels very authentic. I'm not really sure if she worked on more songs than just Can't Control Myself. I don't think so, but she's such a good interpreter. She always makes the songs her own, and so you never notice or think that what she's singing about isn't personal, even if she's not the one writing them. So that's besides the point. Let's jump right into it and check out Timeless. Another retro song. Looks very magical. I don't know why. It really gives off like 80s songs. The synths are so good. I feel like the song is timeless as well. Wow. So much power. Wow. 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 Okay, so Timeless is a very loving and sweet song, completely the opposite of Cold as Hell and Siren. It really feels like with Toddler, she was like heartbroken and realizing that perhaps she won't be getting her happy ending. With Siren, she is seeing that it's not a good sign, something bad is going to happen. She can hear the siren, she can hear the danger coming. So it's better to not go too deeply with this relationship. Then Cold as Hell is like the end of this relationship. They tried it, it did not work, so it's better to stop there. And then with Timeless, she found another relationship that happens to be just like forever. And the more the time passes, the more she wants to touch their heart deeply, according to the lyrics on genius.com. And it is such a beautiful song. And knowing that she released this album on Valentine's Day, that is today. I hope by the time that I post this, yeah, I hope it's not like the 14th of March already. But still, it fits the theme. It is very, very precious, let's say. It is such a loving, heartwarming song. And it is not perhaps a song about like love towards someone that you like, love relationship with. It can be also someone that you love very dearly, a friend, family member. And it can be seen as something that can be timeless. And there's a little reference to Siren, I think, saying, "Loud siren, don't be afraid, remember I'm breakable, every scene of me contains you in it, only shine on me." So the other one is like, okay, there's no more shine with Cold as Hell. Siren is like, okay, you hear it, it's the end, it's too dangerous, don't go there. And with this one, it's like, remember the siren, don't listen to it. It's loud as hell, but don't listen to it. Just focus on me. We are unbreakable. We are together. It lasts forever. And I don't know if she mentioned in an interview or something like that, it was towards someone. Perhaps I missed it. If I did, tell me in the comments below. Please, I am really curious to know. For this song, it follows a little bit more of the more typical structure, or even something that we can expect from Taeyeon, the very powerful vocals during the chorus, the long stretched high notes that are really beautiful. And so when it comes to that, the song also is very timeless. There's nothing like very, let's say, experimental stuff like that. Not at all. It's not as much as Cold as Hell that has its own thing. There is more like particular going on. The song in itself is very timeless as well, which I do enjoy. And I do wonder, now that we've listened to most of the songs, let's say, if the songs from INVU till Cold as Hell are more like the dramatic, toxic, darker songs, very pessimistic, like breakup songs and all of that. And since the song Timeless, so on, it is the brighter songs, because Timeless, we already listened to it, beautiful, very loving, heartwarming and all of that. Weekend, we already know the vibe of it, so it goes really well with the theme, let's say. Heart can be in that way. No Love Again, I wonder. And then with ending credits, I don't know if it is really the ending credits, her saying thank you so and so, or if it is like the ending credits of a relationship, and the same for the album, which would be so freaking creative, so freaking nice, and a beautiful way to end the album with. But we will soon find out. So the next one is, like I said, the song Heart. Ooh. Her voice and the electric guitar for this album are killing me. Ooh. Wow. He has like a bluesy vibe to it. She uses really well her lower register for the song. Nice build up. Oh, I love this bridge. Cool. Okay, so far my theory that I mentioned before might be, or is correct so far. It might be for the rest of the album. And I'm not saying this because I like to be correct, not at all, but because I would love if you had that, having like two parts of the album that are exploring different sides of love when everything is going perfectly, or when you're happy in love and when you're sad in love, and have the duality of it all would be so freaking cool. Heart is a very love warming type of song. It is really beautiful. It has such a sweet message, and it really feels like they are like two people that have met one another, hurt each other a little bit, and they have been hurt before as well. And once they come together, they sort of help each other to move on. And I don't know if they have already hurt one another in the past, because she says, "You are the scar I wanted to hide the most. Let's find out if I put my lips together, then gently caress me and heal me." So I don't know if they have hurt each other before, and now they really want to give themselves another chance. Then in a chorus saying, "Deep in my empty heart, the warmth that permeates, comforting my old wounds, a big hurt that hurt me warmly, like the quiet baby, it held my memories better, tears shed all for me." It still has a little bit of sadness going on, but it is overall a very uplifting song that, even despite all the scars and the hurt that you might have been through, you can have now someone comforting your wounds and help you heal. And in that way, I love it a whole lot. I like the song as well. It is very, yeah, it's very love warming. Love warming? Heartwarming. Oh my god, I said it wrong before. But she really showcases her emotions and opens her heart to talk about that. And I don't know to what extent it can be personal, but I think we can all sort of relate to that after going through something very hard, maybe a breakup or something like losing a family member, a friend, and then coming to a point where you can sort of heal your wounds and not really move forward, or yes, you can move forward, but without losing or forgetting what has happened, but just deal with it better. The next song is No Love Again, which I think perhaps can be a sad song. In my theory, it shouldn't happen, but we will soon find out. Again, oh, we have guitar again. Ooh. It's a body song. So uplifting. Such a banger. Wow. Makes me really want to sing along. I love how they use the electric guitar for those songs. Ah, okay, No Love Again is a pop jam, pop dance track that is so freaking uplifting and really makes you want to dance along and sing along. And I think my theory is still correct, because No Love Again, as the title indicates, you might think, oh my god, it's going to be a sad love song. Not at all. She's actually quite happy of not being in love with this guy or this person again, or anymore. It's better to say that way. Because she tried it time and time again, but despite thinking that that time would be different, it wasn't. And she says, clearly I told you it'd be different this time, your hand as if it was my last salvation. There's no eternity, I know, but I fall. Sweet feelings pass by for a moment, only scars remain. I look back on that. It's really like, okay, I'm trying, but then eventually I know how I feel better. Why do you need someone else? Even if we start, the end was obvious. I'm tired of everything. No love again. So it's more like I like being single. No need for love. No need for that bullshit. To be feeling like the thrill and all of that and thinking that this person might be the one to save you and heal you from all of that, which is a little bit the opposite of heart. But she's like, no, no. I pretended to think, well, actually, I really thought that it was something different, but it is still the same. And so at the end, she's the only one who is defeated and thought that it would be different, but no, no, it's not different. Which can be a little bit defectist, do you say like that? Or pessimistic. Because later on she says, without a single gap, I will also close my heart. I will build a higher wall so I can go over it. Which is cool if she keeps that wall with this person that clearly doesn't help or doesn't work. She says the lie of being fooled every time, I'm tired of everything, no love again. So clearly it doesn't work. So it's cool that she builds that wall for this person. I hope she doesn't build a wall for every single person out there and she doesn't really get to experience love again, thinking that it will be the same all the time, which is not the case, girl. You can find someone. I love the usage of the electric guitar. Some, if not all the songs here, use the electric guitar and it is always in a very different way and it's a very clever usage of it. Her voice with the guitar goes super well, with the piano as well, as like the main instruments of a song. But the usage of it here and the effects that put on it are always so freaking good. I like it a whole lot. I think it is a great usage of it, and she has such beautiful vocals. Oh my god, the high notes are really good. She has a great usage of a lower register as well, and she's such an amazing singer, and it's a banger. Like, it's definitely a pop dance track that you can have a blast with. So now let's jump into the next song, that is You Better Not. Electric guitar again. Ooh. I love the break chorus. It's super catchy. This is such a happy breakup song. It makes me think about an Avril Lavigne or even Taylor Swift song. Such a feel-good song after something not bad, happy. Whoa. it's such a nice song. It is really taking on a different perspective. With No Love Again, we definitely feel like she still believed in it and she wanted to make it happen. It didn't. So now she's building the world and be like, fuck that, I don't want it anymore. With You Better Not, it really feels like, okay, after being through this relationship and noticing how, like, this person makes you go through it all, the hurt, like, make you cry, make you smile, and all of that. But at the end of it, it's just not worth it. And you try and try, but you see that, like the pre-chorus that she says, I'm probably blind for a second. At the end of your silence, I saw your truth. I can't contain my feelings. I spit out, not again. And so after having more bad days than good days together, she just doesn't want to pretend to be in love again and just continue with it. And so it's like, you better not come back and try to make it happen once more, because it's not going to happen. So you better not. And it's so cool. And it has a little bit of that rock influence to it. Not too much. It's like pop and a tiny bit of rock because of the usage of the electric guitar, the way that they've done it for the chorus. And I think it is really appropriate to have that style and that inspiration for the song, knowing the meaning that they are going for with it. And I like that a whole lot. I really like the chorus and the stops that she makes it for it. You make me cry, you make me smile every night. It's not really that the melody, but having that stop with the instrumental for the cry, smile, night. So it creates a nice rhythm and it makes it for a really, really catchy song. I like it a whole lot. I think she really is showcasing a different side. And my theory still stands strong, because after Timeless, it is definitely a more light-hearted and more fun and brighter approach to the feelings of love they can go through when in a relationship, or in just like, not really a relationship, but can just be like when you like someone and what comes to your mind or what you go through in it, all the feelings and all of that. She really takes different approaches and different perspectives to it. So now the next one is Weekend. I already covered it, so we will jump to Ending Credits, which is the last song on this album. And I don't know if it is really a song or truly just the ending credits of the album. I don't think so. I have the lyrics here. So it is a song, and it's so cool that she decided to call it Ending Credits, and it is at the end of the album. Brilliant. It's easy, I know, but makes sense, and I love that.
수없이 반복한 영화 속에 참 오래 울고 또 울었었지. 하지만 덤덤한 나를 보니
Is it going to be a sad song?
기나긴 엔딩에 가슴이 저릿해 흐린 불빛에 널 다시 추억해. 난 믿었어 우리가 함께 ending credits.
Wow.
The credits. 결국 너 없이 남겨진 내일은 ending credits. Ending credits.
It's a really sad song.
막이 내린 뒤로 비친 내게 그 어떤 인사도 하지 못해. 빛이 바랜 스틸 컷에 남겨둔 채 이제 영원히 널 보내주려 해.
I love that sort of drop.
결국 너 없이 남겨진 내일은 ending credits ending credits the credits 온 맘 다해 사랑했던 지난 시간은 잊고
It's a really sad song.
이야기를 다시
Or sad, happy.
너의 자리에서 행복하기를 바래 우리 마치 맨 맞이한 끝처럼 ending credits ending credits the credits 아주 긴 시간 함께한 우리의 ending credits
Wow.
ending credits the credits 이제 새롭게 시작될 나만의 ending credits
Wow. So with ending credits, we end this album, and this song, I think it is such a clever way to end this album with, because not only it is the ending of the album, it is the ending credits, so the end of a movie, the end of a story, and it really ties it all together very nicely. As with all the songs here, we go through different perspectives and different takes on love and how you might feel at certain points or different stages that you are in your love life, in your relationship, moments that you are deeply in love and you found the one, and moments that you no longer want to believe in love and you tried and it doesn't work. So it's really nice that here with this song, it is still the happier part of the album. So it ends on a happy note of them just coming to the realization as they, after watching the movie come to an end, that their relationship has come to an end as well, and that they are better off in their separate ways. In the bridge, they say, I loved you with all my heart. Forget about the past, I'll leave now. To find my story again, you're in your place. Wish you happy, like the end, we finally meet. Ending credits. And it's such a beautiful song. And at first I thought it was going to be just a ballad, and it is a little bit, but the drop for the chorus is really intense and it really marks well the ending of their relationship and what they have been through, and it is a nice closure not only to the album but also to their relationship, and it is a nice and beautiful way to do so. And especially it's, I was going to say very hard, but I don't know, it can be very hard to end in such good terms and just come to the realization that it is better in that way and accept it, and when both of you do so. And I think the way it is portrayed here, and just when saying I see the ending credits and I see my name but without yours next to it, and it hurts because I don't know, I am in a relationship as well, so thinking about that really hurts me, even if I don't think about breaking up. But when you look at it and you think about the possibility of one thing it happening and it ending being because of you wanted or they all want so, or both of you want to end it, it's always really sad. And the way it is portrayed here, it still has that very hopeful vibe and happy perspective on it as well. And she sounds beautiful as per usual. I like that we had the acoustic guitar for the outro, even for the bridge a little bit. And I just love that all throughout the album with all of those songs we go back to like the more, let's say, traditional pop in a way. We don't have as much like noise music here, not at all the songs here are amazing, I must say. I was going to say Some Nights and then Toddler and Siren, but I think the songs here that definitely surprised me the most are Toddler for its message, Cold as Hell for the instrumental, No Love Again because of its message being pretty dark, let's say, like building walls towards love and stuff like that. It was one person in particular, but feeling very happy about it. Then ending credits by its concept. Of course, Can't Control Myself and Weekend I've listened to so many times before. INVU is an extraordinary title track, and I do understand why she decided to kickstart the album with that song. And then Some Nights is a beautiful song as well. Set Myself on Fire is such a straightforward track. Siren as well. Timeless, beautiful song and feels very timeless as well. Heart as well is very heartwarming type of song. You Better Not is very directive as well, and it is another short song. I feel like Set Myself on Fire and You Better Not are very straightforward songs, and because of that, I think it sort of explains why they are shorter songs compared to the others. I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, guys, after this very lengthy 2-part video, I can easily say that this is a fantastic album by Taeyeon. She killed it vocally. She interpreted the song so freaking well and conveyed so much emotion with every single one of the songs. And I cannot wait to see it live. And yeah, I'm really surprised by it all. She killed it. It's Taeyeon. What can I say? She's amazing. So yeah, guys, those are overall all of my thoughts on all the 13 songs here on this third album by Taeyeon. I cannot wait to know your own thoughts and opinions down below. If you have any information about the making of the songs as they came out today, I don't have much backstory about the songs, so if you have that, you can tell me in the comments down below. You can share as well your favorite songs from the album. What do you think about the album overall? I cannot wait to know every single thing in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!